How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we are doing the 1-year review of my car. Yeah, it's been exactly 1 year to the date. The car has just over 10,000 miles, so I'm using it just under the average of 12 to 15,000, and the car has been great. We'll go over some of the issues I've had. Let's start with the puddle lights. That basically all of them have failed, and there is a superseded number in the works. So I think it's currently under testing. Until somebody has installed them and hasn't had an issue for 6 months, I'm just going to leave mine as B. The driver one was working the same night I picked up the car, and the passenger one stopped working just a week into owning the car. Some other issue I had was the front rotors did warp around 8,000 miles or so. I could have resurfaced them, but I decided to pick up these racing brake rotors. They look a lot better and they save me a whole bunch of weight. I'm also testing the front brake pads. They're a street compound, and just comparing them to stock, but that's going to be on a different video. I've also had some infotainment issues. 2 or 3 times it has glitched, and you just simply restart the car and it seems to go away. No more or no less than my 2019 Pilot that I also have. Most issues that I see people have is with the cable, so make sure whether you're using Apple and or Android, you're using an OEM cable and it's not frayed at any of the points. I did upgrade my front mount intercooler. There was nothing wrong with the OEM one besides some heat soaking. So if you guys are stock, I still think it's a good upgrade, but if you're modified, you're definitely going to want to pick this up. Once again, nothing wrong with the OEM one. I decided to change mine because I'm trying to get the best performance out of my car. I also upgraded to these 19-inch rays. There was nothing wrong with the Y spokes that it came from factory. I just wanted something a little bit lighter and wider. I don't like the 20s. I think it's too big of a wheel, but you know, maybe you guys disagree with that, and this was my personal choice, and it's a very OEM plus looking wheel. Also upgraded the rear rotors, but these are OEM pads. Most of the braking is done by the front anyways, so you guys shouldn't really see an issue with these pads. I do have the OEM carbon fiber optional wing over here, and one of my concerns was the carbon fiber fading, but it seems to be holding up really well. The tips are super hard to keep clean. They get dirty fairly quickly, so that is something that you're definitely going to have to stay on top of, because they do get pretty dirty fairly quickly. But you know, just some polish and stuff in a couple minutes, and at your car wash, and they'll be fine. I did debadge my whole trunk. I added the black chrome emblems all the way around. That trunk A emblem is a pain. So I'm getting about 21 to 22, 23 miles per gallon. Really depends on your driving style. I do mostly combine highway and city, so that's what I'm averaging. If I go on a highway driving, obviously that number will increase. I do have K-tuner. It's just for data at this point. As you guys know, there is no public support yet, so hopefully that comes out soon so we can start chasing some numbers. Car has been great. Really only 2 negative things I have to say. Other than that, it's just really nitpicking at it. I know a lot of people don't like the infotainment system. Personally, I like it. I don't like seeing the, you know, when you the touchscreen system and there's a whole bunch of fingerprints. I have this blemish over there that just needs to be wiped down, but exactly like that would be, it would be fingerprints everywhere if it was touchscreen. So it does take some used to, but I do prefer it over the touchscreen. That's my personal opinion. I know it's not a hot opinion, but that is my personal opinion. Like I said, I have a 19 Pilot as well, and the fingerprints on the infotainment do drive me absolutely insane. So 10,000 miles, 274,000. I've had the downpipe since just under 1,000 miles with no issues at all. Another common issue that I don't have, but some people do, is the armrest over here starts bubbling up. This is very common on Honda and Acura, so I try not to put any weight on here. If you do, you're definitely going to start noticing some bubbling, but not a big deal. Your factory warranty should cover that, and you just you know, get the lid replaced. Rear seat space is tight. As you can see, I have 2 car seats in here for my kids. This makes a great lunchbox holder, so I don't forget it on the floor like I've done many times. So I'm 5'7", my wife is about 5'2" or so. These are our seats. So if you're a little bit taller, it's definitely gonna get tighter. And you do notice right here from my son, just basically not even kicking it, just his feet resting here sometimes. So what's nice is it's hard plastic, so it shouldn't really wear over time, but it is a little bit on the smaller side. Now, if you have these seats rear facing, it does get significantly tighter. And I've never had this one rear facing, but I had that one rear facing right over there. And the passenger seat had to be up another 2 or 3 inches. So that's definitely something you guys want to consider if you're purchasing this car, especially while the seats are rear facing. As you can see, my daughter's a lot shorter, so not nearly as many markings on the seats. They are a little bit higher versus being lower right here like my son. So and the interior seems to be holding up fairly well. I try not to slide into the seat. I try to hop over it and avoid messing up the bolsters over here. It's going to take its toll over time, but hopefully not too bad. So yeah, guys, I just wanted to keep this video short, and I've had really no surprise maintenance on the car or issues. The rotors, to be honest, I was expecting it. The car is heavy. The rotors are big, but it's not enough rotor for the car, in my opinion. Maybe some of you guys aren't experiencing that, but from my experience working here, basically every Honda and Acura will warp the rotors at some point. And you can just simply resurface them at the time, and you should be good. But like I said, I did decide to upgrade them, and hopefully I won't have any issues with that for a long time. I've had them on here about 1,500 miles or so, and they've been great so far. So yeah, hopefully this video helps some of you guys if you're looking in the market buying a car possibly, or you just want to see a car for your future and really decide what will work for you and what won't. I'm gonna be having a couple more videos coming out real soon, guys. I was sick a couple weeks ago, so really just recouping lately. So make sure you guys stay tuned, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this video.